Right. So let me see how many students are in. We have 19 participants, excluding me, then 18. According to the registration, this is K, right?
Yes, K.
Very good. This is K. We have supposedly to be, we should be having 27 students from your same group. Yeah, but we only have 32. So I will be giving another 5 more minutes for everyone to come in. Before that, for those people who are already in, you can have a look at the chat room. The agenda for today's meeting, so be ready for that, yeah? Okay, so we'll wait another 5 more minutes. Okay, I guess the time has been almost like 5 minutes. I'm not sure because I did count. But anyway, looking at the attendance, we have 27, excluding me, 26. So one is missing. So it's okay. We can just start the class right away. Right. So let us look at the agenda of today's meeting. The first one is the introduction to lesson plan. But before that, let's just have a class photo. So I would like everyone to switch on your camera so that I can have a look at everyone from the group of EH2204K. Hi, Shafika. Hi, Akasha. Hi, Amani. Hi, Ezwan. Nazrin. Wow, I think I see some familiar faces. Okay, Amadi, Azian, Ashikin, Nur Nada, then the first tadi Nana bukan Nada sorry. Afsar. Betul ke saya sebut? Afsar, Adriana, ya Dena. Dia panggil apa apa filem yang The Ladies tu? Lupa pula nama filem tu. Tak apalah, nantilah. Ashikin. Mana muka semua? Sekejap. I have to change my mode. Let me change to together mode. Okay. Let's see. At least I can see mine. I'm the biggest there. Okay, please switch on your camera. We should be having like 26 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, saya lupa nak tutup music. So let me switch off the music. Okay. So I normally switch on my music. So when I start my class, I should be switching off the music. So if I forget, please remind me, because it's disturbing. So we have, cuba kira class rep. Who is the class rep here? The class rep? Not yet.
Saya.
Siapa? Saya
Izwan. Saya Muhammad Izwan.
Izwan. Muhammad Izwan. Oh, you're raising your hand there, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Izwan. Thank you for volunteering to be the class rep. Right. Izwan, can you please count how many of your classmates are already there on their seats in class?
Baru 27 orang.
Baru 27 bagus lah. From my registration list is 27. Supposedly, Shafiq. My name is Shafiq. I am with Raja. I sent my laptop for repair last week. Still isn't repaired yet. Oh, okay. So Shafiq is with Raja. So Raja, please raise your hand. Ni betul-betul raise your hand, bukan tekan emoji hand. Mana Raja? Raja. Where is Mr. Raja? I'm with Raja. I sent my laptop for repair. Still isn't repaired yet. Joining the class with Raja. So Raja is not in yet. Oh, okay. Dah nampak. Okay. Alright. So, tak apalah. So, you tukar-tukar lah. Sekejap Raja, sekejap Syafiq. Okay. So, siapa tadi? Izwan, please count without the Raja and Syafiq. So, please add them as well.
Okay.
Korang?
28.
28. Including Raja and Syafiq.
Including Raja and Syafiq.
Okay, very good. So, Mr. Raja and Mr. Syafiq, can you please come over to your camera because we're going to snap our photo. Ada orang lawan tokek ni, lagi besar daripada saya ni. Siapa ni? The first person masuk kelas tadi. Siapa? Sebelah saya. Dah kecil. Dia dengar tak apa saya cakap tu? Dia tak ada respon pun. Very good.
Dengar
So,
tu, doktor.
which one is Raja? Which one is Syafiq? Dua-dua biru. The blue is Syafiq.
Yes, I'm Shafiq. Yes, Raja.
Okay. The dark blue is Mr. Raja. Okay, Syafiq, please come over to the camera. We are going to snap our photo. Kesian. Yang atas tu. Okay. Pandai awak. Okay, get ready?
Alang muka aku, Syafiq.
Get ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, mari kita tengok apa hasilnya. Alamak. Alamak, salah lah. Saya pergi copy benda lain. Tak apalah. Saya DJ dulu, nanti saya delete. Okay, lagi sekali. Okay, smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm going to change my mode to large gallery mode. Tadi Syafiq and Raja, please. Better there. Mr. Raja and Mr. Syafiq. Boleh buat ya? Semua ada Izwan? Where are you, Mr. Izwan? 2, 4,
yes, saya.
5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 5, 4, 20, 24, 25. So, lagi seorang. Siapa yang dah masuk? Alright, ready? Smile. Cahaya. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me see. Once more time. Buat besar punya. Okay, once more time, ya. Smile. Freestyle lah. Okay. Right. Okay, congratulations for all of you because you have been very punctual in attending my class, which starts at 4. Even though in the beginning I was like coming in and coming out due to some technical problems, but not so critical, but I could manage to come in as well. So we are going to start every week, as today on Monday at 4 o'clock. But if you do have class, at least a class before 4 o'clock, do you have class at 2?
Yes.
Yeah, in that case, okay, the whole class got class at 2. Okay.
Yes.
Fazlika dia angguk-angguk tu, I assume the whole class got class at 2. What class do you have?
English.
English. English okay lah, boleh bercakap dengan kelas saya lepas ni. Okay, good. Very good. So normally your class ends at what? At least today, ends at what time?
6, Doctor. 6 p.m.
Yeah, I mean the 2 o'clock class ends at what time?
At 3.
Ends at 3. Okay. So in that case, we can start our class at 4 instead of 4:10. Right? Agree? Then once we start at 4, let's say we start at 4, then we can finish our class at 5:50. Agree?
Agree.
Yeah, or even earlier. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Because it's the end of the day, you must be very tired. Me too. But anyway, that's our class. Now, so I'm Izon. So you can see from the agenda. Let us have a look at the agenda. We will start with the lesson plan. So we have the class rep now. Mr. Azwan is your class rep. So Mr. Azwan, please Yeah, you don't have my contact number. Do you already have my particulars? I think
Belum, saya tak ada nombor doktor lagi.
Izwan tak ada eh? Oh, bodohnya Raja dengan Syafiq duk bercakap dua orang very clear. Lepas ni kita suruh dia bercakap banyak. Okay, anyway, I will put my number here in the chat room for the Mr. Class Rep to contact me in case if anything that we need to contact on certain information, especially please, Mr. Izwan, do contact me first. I will need to save your number as the class rep for K. Yeah?
Okay, betul.
Right. Now, without further ado, we have two activities today, the lesson plan and also the flip grid. If you read the agenda, we will take up an interesting activity, not to only introduce yourself so that I can get to know you, but that introduction, I call it self-introduction chemical reaction style. So it means, yeah, you will see my sharing in Teams later. I will start to share the Flipgrid task when we are at the agenda. Yeah, so let us start with the lesson plan. But before that, I would like to remind you that we should start our class with doa. Today's morning class, I forgot to start our class with doa. And since this is the first class, I would like to make it very leisure. And you know, the subject is very heavy, chemical reaction 1. And if you don't pass chemical reaction 1, then you cannot take chemical reaction 2, if I'm not mistaken, because it is a prerequisite course. So every class is very important. And please do stay focused, even though the class is in the afternoon, late afternoon at 4 o'clock. I'm sure we'll be very tired. Yeah, but anyway, we'll try our best. Yeah, I will try my best as well. Now, ada siapa-siapa nak baca doa ke? Nanti saya cerita bab baca doa. But anyone, siapa nak volunteer? Terus diam Mr. Raja, Mr. Syafiq Tadi nak cakap sangat, malah baca doa. Pengeh je. Mana satu Syafiq, mana Raja? Sekejap. Raja, Syafiq. Syafiq is the light blue, right? Tengok dia dah angkat tangan tu, dia nak baca doa lah tu. Mr. Syafiq. Tengok, you punya classmate senyum je. Anyone who wants to volunteer a very simple doa before you start your study? Selalu baca apa doa sebelum you baca buku? Tak baca doa, dah lupa dah.
Saya
Siapa
doktor.
tu?
Afsar.
Afsar. Mana Afsar? Mr. Afsar. Yes, Mr. Afsar. So, thank you. So, let us start with doa.
Al-Fatihah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ftah alaina hikmataka wa ansur alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi
Amin.
shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir ya karim. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir ya karim. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir ya karim. Wallahu a'lam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, kau pemudahkanlah kami untuk menerima ilmu pada petang ini dan kau mudahkanlah segala urusan kami ke belajar subjek ini, ya Allah. Amin ya rabbal alamin.
Amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you, Mr. Asmin. Amin. Because the doa in Arab was meant for him, Mr. Asfar, because Lili semua kan. Alhamdulillah, lepas tu dia baca doa untuk satu group. Alhamdulillah. Kalau dia setiap kali dia baca doa kan, ya Allah, ramainya orang mengaminkan doa untuk diri dia. Untungnya orang yang baca doa ni. Betul tak Asfar? Afsar. Betul betul. Lepas ni bolehlah berebut-rebut ya? Boleh ke? Okay, so if you see at the background of my image is purposely chosen the Twin Towers of the Complex of Engineering. And just to announce to you that effectively on starting 1st April, we will be School of Chemical Engineering. Okay? And you will be the student of College of Engineering, University Technology, Mara. Yeah, so that is our first introduction. So if you miss the engineering complex, it was called as engineering complex since since the official use of that 5 blocks, and now we are officially one entity, College of Engineering. Congratulations to all of you. You are the first batch who will be graduating under Faculty of Chemical Engineering and College of Engineering. Finally, College of Engineering, University Technology Mara. And yeah, thank you. And you are also the first batch enduring. I use the word enduring because not all of you like ODL. So unfortunately, this is your 3rd time ODL. Yeah, tak sangka kan? But anyone, kat sini I think I already know Mr. Raja and Mr. Shafiq, they are in college. Who else are in college? Karya, Fazlika, Ashikin, Nornada, Shafika. Dia boleh, lupa lah, Teams tak ada lah, emoji tekan-tekan, ada lah, yes, boleh tekan. Karya, boleh tekan, raise your hand. Azian, Ezra, Azra, Fazrin. Tapi kita, dia keluar kat bawah ni je. Tak nampak semua juga. Okay, alright. This group has quite a lot of you are in college. Congratulations, because you have free access of internet. Is that so? Betul ke? Dapat free internet, college? Tak kena bayar?
Kolej je kena bayar.
College je kena bayar. Internet
Okay.
UiTM tak boleh dapat
Dapat? Boleh guna.
Dapat. Okay lah. So tak payahlah bayar bulan-bulan
But sometimes it's very slow, Doctor. It's not
Abang-
reliable connection.
Akasha, are you also in college?
Who, me?
Yeah, since you answered that.
Oh, no. I'm at home.
Okay. So those people who are in college, you still have to subscribe your own internet subscription, yeah? Okay, something new that I know. Yeah, I thought it's quite fast because we were told that they are upgrading the internet facility. But anyway, so let us bear with it. So this is our semester with me again, ODL. And let us go straight to the lesson plan. When I share my lesson plan, you can switch off your camera, yeah? Okay? So let me share my lesson plan. Can you see anything?
Yes,
Can.
can see.
So you can see the lesson plan, right?
Yes.
So let us start right away because we are going to go very fast to the chemical reaction self-introduction style via flip grid. So let us look at this lesson plan. This is Fraction Engineering 1. You must pass this class. so that you can take chemical reaction engineering 2. The prerequisite untuk subjek ni tak ada, but I think the reaction engineering 2, yes. Hold on, saya nak bersin. Kita tukar gambar sekejap. Now, I'm back. Now, so you can see it's 3 credit hours. Then the synopsis is mainly showing or explaining to you that we will be applying chemical reaction equations and the reaction engineering principle for the design of reactors. Because when you have chemical reaction, you are actually allowing different components to react with each other, producing products, for example. It can be any products that you intend to have for your sellable product. Yeah, you want to sell this product. So that is why you allow this chemical reaction to occur, producing a certain yield or production mass or production rate of a certain product with an addition of byproduct, for example. Yeah. So how to do that? We need to run the experiment, the chemical reaction using the reaction engineering principle in a chemical reactor. And who will design this chemical reactor? You will design the chemical reactor. Yeah. So we call it reactor design. So we will learn the chemical reaction principle, then later design the chemical reactor. Yeah, few examples of chemical reactor are the CSTR here, the continuous stirred tank reactor. I'm sure you can already imagine how it looks like, because I'm sure you come from a different background, and that background may have some sort of deep knowledge on engineering, because I think you enter UiTM Insya Alam in semester 3, right? Aren't you? Betul ke? Tak? Salah eh?
Betul.
Oh, betul eh? Okay, Mr. Shafiq, thank you. All right, so you may have some background from your previous study or degree, and congratulations to you. That would be very beneficial for you to adapt easily to in-depth knowledge on the reactor design. Yeah, this is one of the example, which is the continuous stirred tank reactor. You may know already how it looks like. Plug flow reactor, packed bed reactor, and batch reactor. Yeah, we have continuous, we have batch. So in this case, you should know how to differentiate what it means by continuous reactor or batch reactor. Yeah, I will do that as well once we go deeper into the lecture notes. Yeah, but we will not do that today. Yeah, so it will be a very leisure discussion. So anyone who wants to try CSTR macam mana? Apa dia? Apa ada? Basically what it should have. Anyone? This is leisure discussion.
Stera.
Yes, very good. Afsar. Yeah, very good. Mr. Afsar lagi?
Bukan saya, doktor. Raja.
Bukan. Siapa? Mr. Raja? Okay, lagi? Lagi? Ada apa? Ada stera je. Jadi stera tu tergantung lah. Stera tu gantung je. Gantung kat ceiling. Kat kilang you.
Ada vessel.
Mr. Azwan ada vessel lagi. Very good. Lagi?
Inlet dengan outlet punya pipe.
Ya, Asfar ke?
Ya saya. Kali ni saya.
Ya, ada inlet dan outlet. Okey, tadi Mr. Syafiq macam nak jawab. Syafiq?
Valve.
Valve, okay, to control the streams coming in, inlet, outlet, stirrer, then you have the vessel, some more. So how are you going to allow your components coming in? Tadi ada inlet, outlet, ada apa? How are you going to do that?
Pipe.
Ada pipe, lagi? Pump, lagi siapa? Pump, the lady? Tak nampak lah.
Me, Nurul Khairiyah.
The Khairiyah. Okay, tak keluar gambar kat sini, saya tak nampak. Anyway, sekejap saya nak letak sini. Okay, all right. So very good. So you actually know how it looks like for a reactor. So basically, that is a reactor. So when you have stirred tank, so it's stirring. That's why you say stirrer. The other word for stirrer is impeller or agitator. Okay, so we do have other reactors, plug flow, packed bed, and yeah, plug flow. I think kamu dah buat lab, chemical reaction lab kan? Bila? Exam tak kan? Chemical reaction lab. Dah lah ODA kali ketiga tak masuk lab lah pula tu kan? So, plug flow is simply the liquid that comes in then goes out the other side in a column. Yeah? So we call it like a plug flow. Dia tak ada stirring kat dalam tu. Yeah, I will further show you how it looks like. Packed bag is the same thing. It's a column. Then you have packings inside. Yeah, I think for those people who may have been introduced on the mass transfer in any reactor, most probably have seen the packings, but I'm not sure. If not, then we will have a look into that in detail once we go into the lecture notes. Yeah. Then we will also look into the operating system. When you want to operate your batch or your reactor, your reaction, there are some factors that are influencing the reactor. One of it is temperature. In this case, so that is why if you look at the synopsis, we have isothermal or non-isothermal. Yeah, thermal relates to temperature. When we say isothermal, it means what? When we say isothermal, it means what?
Constant temperature.
Yeah, very good, Atrisha. Yeah, so we have here introducing you the isothermal and non-isothermal reactors. So let us look at the objectives. Those are the few objectives. When you are taught of any subject, the purpose of we, the lecturers, to teach you the knowledge and expecting certain outcome. And that outcome based on objectives. And those are the three objectives that we want to see that you finally are able to explain, to apply, and to evaluate. So evaluation is like the highest, one of the highest rank of knowledge evaluation, whereby you can evaluate a certain scenario or certain condition, in this case chemical reaction in a chemical reactor system, and solve any particular problems or troubleshoot whatever problem statement that you create. Yeah, for example, when I say problem statement, it means what do you want to sell? Let's say you want to sell ethanol. So the problem would be, the statement would be how to produce ethanol. And the next problem statement would be, what are the materials needed, yeah, in order to have the reaction to produce ethanol, for example. So in this case, once you know all that, you explain, then you apply, you use chemical reaction equations, then finally you have to evaluate. Yeah, in this case, the evaluation can be either based on calculation, manual, or it can be by engineering programming. Yeah, in this case, we will allow you to be exposed to certain programming, and the softwares that we will be introducing to you will be either MATLAB, Polymath, or Console. But we will choose Polymath as an introduction for this semester. Yeah, so take note, and you may want to have a look how Polymath looks like. It's very simple. It's very friendly for those people who are starting to start doing programming, for example. But if you want to try MATLAB, it's also possible. Yeah, because you took your numerical class last semester, right? Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Very good. So we have many topics there. Topic 1, introduction. Just have a look, yeah? We'll make it very fast. Topic 2 is the determination of the rate law. So this rate law would explain on the production rate. Yeah, so we may have rate constant. We have the equation, and that equation is used to explain your production rate. When I talk about rate, what does it refer to? Rate. Anyone who wants to try? Rate selalu refers to what?
Time.
Yes, very good. Very good. Excellent. So we are talking about, thank you, Kyria and someone else. Rate always refers to per unit time. Per unit time. In this case, when we are talking about chemical reaction, we want to produce a product, your sellable product that you can sell. The question will be how much of that component A, let's say A, or ethanol, let's say ethanol, how much of ethanol being produced per unit time. All right. So when you enter your final year you will do design project. In this case, you will need to design how much, let's say ethanol, how much ethanol in terms of unit, whatever, it can be tons, it can be kilogram hour per unit time. And that time can be per hour, then later you will have to describe it per year, per unit year, per year. Meaning how many tons per year? Yeah, so that is why we start with semester 4 by introducing to you the rate laws. What are the laws that we will be dealing with to allow you to target certain production rate? All right. So topic 3. So when you have chemical reaction, so A plus B produces A plus B produce C plus D. Okay. So the equation itself is the stoichiometry of the equation. Yeah. So in this class, you will be taught systematically how to calculate the stoichiometry of the equation by using tables. So we call it stoichiometric table. Yeah, the table is just to help you to see the change of the stoichiometry, yeah, for a certain equation. So when we have multiple equation and so on. Then, of course, when you write any equation, you have to adopt equation balance. In this case, since you have A plus B, A and B are materials. So we call it material balance. Yeah. The inlet to the product, to the outlet, the whatever comes in must be the same as whatever goes out. Ya, itu calculation you yang you kena bear in mind. When you write your equation, it has to be balanced. Whatever comes in into your reactor, A plus B produces C plus D, then you have to have that quantity quantified and it should be balanced. Okay, apa yang masuk mesti sama apa yang keluar. Tak ada loss begitu saja tak tahu bagaimana. Cannot. So the equation has to be balanced. So there is a problem when some students in the final year, they write their stoichiometry, they write their material balance, macam you belajar dalam kelas CPP, it is not balanced. So something wrong there. Something is wrong there. So be careful, not only in CPP, also in chemical reaction class. Yeah, also when you design your reactor, the balancing of the equation is very important. Then when you want to produce C and D tadi itu, A and B, how much C produce, how much D produce depends on certain factors. In this case, for example, concentration, can be temperature, can be volumetric flow rate. Yang masuk tu, berapa banyak liquid masuk tu, volumetric flow rate, how much volume per unit time, would also influence the production yield. So this might be the first time I use the word yield in your class today. Yield is how much is being produced. YIELD. How much A tadi yang masuk react dengan B produces C and D. So we are going to express that by how much of A being converted into C, or how much of B being converted into C or D. Yeah, so we call it conversion. So topic 4, this is where once you learn about your basic chemical reaction, 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure whether you have learned that in your previous degree, but it will be much more detailed here. I hope so. Then you are ready to design your reactor. So topic 4 is design of ideal reactors for single reactions. Maksudnya only one reaction. Then we also have multiple reactors and complex kinetics. Yeah, so then it can go a little bit more complicated in topic 4 and topic 5, because, so make sure I am going to inform you earlier, be careful. So make sure that you stay focused, topic 1 to 3, because it'll get tougher and tougher. Yeah, when we have multiple reactors, and then we have multiple reactions some more in topic 6. Okay. The topic 7 would show you some of the examples for the non-isothermal reactors. Then finally, the design with the application of software. Yeah, here it shows you MATLAB Polymath console, but we choose Polymath. All right, so we have certain materials recommended to be referred to as an introduction. So this is a very basic class, actually, chemical reaction. But even though I say basic, but still can be very difficult if you don't understand from the beginning the fundamental principle of batch and then multiple reactors. Batch means only one reactor. So what comes in, what goes out, habis dia stop kat situ. But when we have multiple reactors, meaning reaktor 1 sambung reaktor 2, sambung reaktor 3, sambung reaktor seterusnya. So it's a multiple reactor. So then it will give you multiple reactions. So that is why I say it will get tougher and tougher. You will see lots of equation. So if you hate equations, then you have to love it. All right. So brainwash your brain tonight. I love equations. Something like that. Okay. So midterm assessment in week 7. In the next class, I will show you the distribution of marks or percentage for the whole assignment for this class, as shown in here. The continuous assignment assessment 50%, and there are a few assignments here. Then we have midterm assessment 10%, only 10%, and final assessment 40%. So final assessment only one time, but the assignment maybe 1 or 2. Yeah, minimum 2. Yeah, we have assignment 1 and assignment 2. Then it will give you 50%. Quite a lot. Yeah, so make sure that you don't miss any submission of assignment. All right, so this would be the textbook Fogler 5th edition. So I have, tak nampak pun kan? Boleh nampak saya ke? Tak boleh nampak kot. I will show the textbook later. The Fogler textbook. I have in my hand the textbook, not ebook, the textbook, but 4th edition. So the recommended textbook is 5th edition, but you can still use the 4th edition if you do have. So if you want to find the ebook, I don't have that ebook. I'm not sure whether this is ebook or not, but you can click at this. Once I share that in Teams, yeah, you can have this lesson plan. All right. So remind me, Mr. S1. And those are the other references: Levenspiel, Schmidt, and Smith. Then the rest would be, as you know, 80% of attendance are compulsory to allow you to sit for your final exam. And let us look at this interesting part, program outcome. So we have 12 program outcome. We call it PO, PO. But for your class, CHE502, we only apply PO1, number 1, and number 2. So where is that shown? So you can see on this slide, we have 3 objectives, and each of the objectives, objective number 1 is CO1, objective number 2 is CO2, objective number 3 is CO3. So objective number 1, CO1, would relate to PO number 1. CO2 relates to PO number 2, CO3 relates to PO number 2. Only PO1 and PO2 are relevant for this subject. So let us look at PO1 and PO2. Apply knowledge of mathematics, sciences, engineering fundamentals, and engineering specialization to solve complex engineering. So complex engineering is simply like your open-ended assignment or open-ended test. Yeah, so it's kind of that way, where we make it very open. Some mungkin sebelum ni you have had experience open-ended thing, assignment or task or assessment, but might not be so complex engineering. So in this case, complex engineering meaning you are given a certain topic, then you are asked to evaluate, to apply, to explain, to relate to other engineering principle as well, like heat transfer or mass transfer or business or other pure sciences that could be very complex. So this is what we call complex engineering. Yeah. Number 2, to identify, formulate, and analyze the complex engineering problems using the principle of mathematics, natural sciences, and engineering sciences. So the words are quite bombastic, not so bombastic, but quite a lot of keywords there. But basically what you will be trained in this class will cover all those things, hopefully. All right, we will try our best. All right, so this is what we call as outcome-based education. So the education that you are taking up from UiTM is based on OBE. Huruf besar semua, OBE, outcome-based education on the engineering courses. Okay, so what are the outcome? Like the objectives that I told you earlier. Ni objective ni ha. Being able to explain, being able to apply, being able to evaluate. So that would be the end of the lesson plan. Anyone who has question?
Doktor, nak cakap.
Yes.
Ada
Yes,
kelas ni tak masuk.
Oh,
Dia doktor punya orang. Sebab dia orang pakai
kenapa? Dia baru daftar ke?
Dia orang guna nombor matrix lama.
Nombor matrix lama? Mereka siapa nama?
Tak tahu. Sekejap.
Sekejap. Ni kelas, kita kelas apa? K Ni kelas J, sekejap.
Kelas K.
I think nama-nama ni tak ada dalam registration. Maksudnya baru daftar ke apa? Mari saya check sekejap. Okay.
Baru
Maira.
dah tu. Ada Maira.
Yalah. Kenapa pula? Kenapa guna nombor matrik lama? Saya dah add dah semua. Umaira, I already add Umaira. Nazmi,
Matrik yang baru tu tak
Ahmad
boleh.
Nazmi. Gunalah nombor matrik baru. Kan ada siswa. Nazmi. Ahmad Faiz. Oh, tak ada pun. Azri. Baru daftar ke apa?
Sebab dia orang tak boleh guna nombor matrix baru.
Oh,
Dot
kenapa?
Teams.
Kenapa?
Tak tahu dia orang kata tak boleh register.
Kenapa tak boleh register? Tak boleh register. You don't need to register. You buka guna email siswa you je. Kan? Okay, sekejap saya tengok ya. Sabar. Okay, hold on. K. Kelas K. Sekejap, sebelum tu saya sure kamu tak nampak saya kan? Saya stop sharing dulu. Ingat tadi nak tanya soalan pasal lesson plan. Dah nampak saya?
Nampak.
Apa yang jawab tadi ni? No nada ke? Okay, Ahmad Faiz adalah. Okay. Latest yang tadi saya minta daripada KPP. Sekejap saya add dia. Tapi saya dah add dia. Viral lah pula. Anyway. Oh, sebelum tu dia tak ada. Okay, kita add je. Ahmad Faiz. Muhammad Nazmi. Muhammad Nazmi bin Khalid. Okay. Umar. Ada ke? Baru masuk terus nyaut. Umaira. Okay, accepted. Azri. Muhammad Azri.
Saya madam.
Dan Muhammad Fauzi. Siapa yang nak masuk ni? You already in lah.
Yes.
Muhammad. So siapa yang minta nak masuk ni?
Dah tadi dia orang dah masuk dah. Thank you, Doctor.
Siapa tu dia orang? Who are they? May I know? Umaira seorang aja. Lah saya. Okay. Okay, welcome Umaira. Now, so let us look at our agenda. We are done with the lesson plan. Anyone who has question? Do you have any question on the lesson plan? No question. So we'll go to the second agenda. Do you want to take your first break? 5 minutes break before we start with our second agenda?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let us take our first 5 minutes break. We'll start at 5. Okay. Okay, welcome back. So it's 5 o'clock. We will continue with the second agenda. Are you still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll start with the second agenda, reaction activity flip grid. Salah eja ya. GRID, not P. Alright, so I wrote there 2 to 3 minutes, but actually I just want it to be 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, so we will go to flip grid, but I will share the flip grid task to you. So let me share it to you now. So this is for K. Okay, it will take some time because I am sharing Flipgrid automatically to Teams. Okay, EH220 4K. Yeah. Sharing. So you can refer to your general channel in Teams. Ada nampak tak? Can you see the latest?
Yes.
Yes, so it is the flip grid self-intro chemical reaction style. Just click on it. I allow you to log in with your Gmail account. So have a look at it. Bila semua orang dah login, tolong bagi tahu saya. So I'm going to share the flip grid. If I can, let me see. Yeah. Can you see my flip grid?
Yes.
So this is my what I see. Yeah. Are you already in there?
Yes.
Semua dah. Wow, very fast. So you can see self-intro chemical reaction style. So I say some words there in a recording which I did it from Flipgrid itself. You can do the same, but please listen to my the other two views. Please listen to my recording here. Sing a little bit about me, but you can do the same when you do your recording. But I give you a special task within that self-introduction is to self-introduce yourself and add up with your thinkable simple chemical reaction that that you can elaborate as a start. Yeah, so we are taking chemical reaction, so I would like you to look around from your surroundings. Since you are at home, for those people who are in a college, you can see a lot of things as well. It can be seen from anything, from the trees, from the cars, from the building, from the kitchen, for those people who are staying at home, from your own bedroom, from your own body, on your face, on your hand, or whatever, your internal body, or the animals, the microorganism. It can be anything. So I gave an example of myself in there. of a chemical reaction producing ethanol gas. Yeah, the gas itself are trapped in the bread when there is a metabolism reaction between the yeast and also the sugar from any starch. It can be any inserted sugar that you put in with the yeast, then produces carbon dioxide, the carbon dioxide and ethanol. Yeah, the carbon dioxide is actually the gas. The ethanol is actually the liquid. Yeah, sorry. So the gas are trapped in the bread are the products of the chemical reaction. This is a very simple reaction that you can refer to in your daily lives. Yeah, you can also talk about any other chemical reaction example in your video for 1 or 2 minutes. So you may start your preparation for the video now. So I will give you 40 minutes to do that. Then I will keep looking at the responses. So please view your other friends' video as well and leave comments. Yeah, so that we can learn from each other. Okay, so you may start now. Congratulations for those people who have uploaded your flip read. And while waiting, we have few more minutes before we end our class, like 5:50, 50 minutes, let's say 10 minutes. Do view and leave comments to your friends' video, yeah, because it means a lot because you listen to their views and also make some comments, yeah. Then we can exchange some views as well. All right. Wow, I'm very impressed. You got so many ideas of chemical reaction. So it's very impressive. So congratulations to all of you. We got a few more minutes before we end our class, and keep viewing your friends' videos. For those people who have not um, who have not been a friend to your new classmates, do take the opportunity to leave your comments there so that they are feeling welcome, yeah, in your class. Yeah. So I would like to wish you finally very nice day ahead today, and we will see you again next time for our second class in week 1, which will be on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Yeah. So I hope you have a nice experience listening to your friend's video, and we feel motivated to learn more about the chemical reaction, I'm sure. All right. Yeah. So have a nice day ahead, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you again.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. You too, Doctor. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Doctor.
Bye-bye, Doctor.
Bye.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hati-hati, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're welcome.
Good night. Bye.